Hello, my name is Aaron Corsari, and this is my video for Interprofessional Education Week 3, and I am in Group 8. The first question is, what are the pros and cons of working in a team? The pros are that different members of the team will have different perspectives that we can all draw upon to provide the best care for our patients. As a nutrition student, when I look at this case with Mr. Myers, I immediately think of the patient's risk of malnutrition and the nutrition therapy that can assist the patient with wound healing. But our physician's assistant rightfully wanted to first clean and bandage the wound. I think a team can provide a more complete, comprehensive care plan for the patient to optimize recovery. The downsides to teamwork were fairly obvious in my group. I took personal charge to lead the group, set up a group chat, and contact every group member. I was successful in getting 6 out of our 8 group members to join the chat and have initial contact. However, only a few group members were willing to contribute to the project. In a professional setting, a more common con when working as a team is when members disagree on a plan of care, which does happen from time to time. When it comes to strategies for successful teamwork, I think the number one thing you need is good communication, which unfortunately was severely lacking in my group. Also, understanding each other's point of view and experience can change your perspective on a patient's needs. Some insights I gained from some other students, including our physical therapist, was the idea to have a cast placed on the patient's leg. That's something I hadn't thought to do. A physical therapist can educate the patient on how to move properly to prevent injury. The physician's assistant in my group had the idea to run tests on our patient, including a fundoscopic exam, looking for signs of retinopathy. This is the first time I heard of this condition of retinopathy that can affect diabetic patients' eyes. I have been trained to look for nutrient deficiencies from observing the sclera and conjunctiva of the eyes, but the fundoscopic exam is an exam that has an ophthalmologist look at the back of the eye, which can be used to diagnose diabetes. And if retinopathy is not treated, it can actually cause blindness. That's something new I learned. The physician's assistant in my group also suggested getting a social worker involved to help the patient get health insurance and treatment for his depression. I just want to add some final thoughts on this project. I believe that the timing may have been an issue for some students. I know many are extremely busy as the semester is wrapping up. I know I have several final projects I'm working on. If I could make one suggestion, I believe this project may have had better compliance from the students if the project was started at the beginning of the semester, when we have more time to complete assignments. And one other possible solution could be grading the students. I believe the fact that this assignment is not graded may have contributed to the low participation rate. Otherwise, I was happy to participate and lend my knowledge to the students that I was able to communicate with. I believe that nutrition education in particular is severely lacking in the medical field, and I was glad to have contributed my nutrition knowledge. Anyway, thank you for listening and take care.